Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's me, ASMR Ryder. I hope you're doing well, and I thought in today's video I'll do my predictions for, if you're a WWE fan, for Wrestlemania tonight. The grandest stage of them all, the top pay-per-view in WWE. Everyone talks about, everybody wants to go all over the world. It's being held in Orlando. I'm looking forward to watching it. Probably watch the highlights, not the highlights, but the whole show, should I say, tomorrow on the WWE network. I'm not going to stay up for it's going to be is it 6 hours? I think it's a 6 hour long show, probably 7, I don't know. It's a long show. I think it's the longest pay-per-view ever that I've ever, you know what I mean? I think it's just because since the draft, they've got a lot more matches they've added on, so there were a lot of matches to watch at tonight's pay-per-view. So I'll be giving you my predictions and any if I think there's any surprises that will come up. So let's get started. So we're going to start off with the top left of the picture. You can see there is like the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale, and you have the two favourites. You've got Big Show and you've got Braun Strowman. I'm going to go for Braun Strowman. I just think he's awesome, and I think it's his time. You've had previous winners in Big Show, Cesaro, Baron Corbin. I just think it's Braun Strowman's time. It might not be, but I think it will be. I think Big Show was thrown into this. He was meant to face Shaquille O'Neal, which I was kind of looking forward to be honest with you. But they got rid of that, WWE. So they put Big Show in this. There's a few in it. You mostly got a few jobbers in it. You've got like obviously these aren't jobbers. You've got the tag team champs, the Usos, which I'm a bit annoyed about because you've got the Raw tag team match for the tag team titles for WrestleMania. But they've took off the SmackDown tag team titles on the line. You know what I mean? So the Usos won't be defending, which is really annoying because I don't know why they should have been doing that. The Usos shouldn't be, American Alpha in there as well. It's a bit annoying that. So I was a bit annoyed with that. But I'm going to go for Braun Strowman to win that. Next up, I'm going to go to the next one along, which is the Cruiserweight Championship, which is the king of the Cruiserweights, and that is Neville. Love Neville, he's fantastic. He deserves to be the champ against Austin Aries, former TNA star, and I do like him. I do like Austin Aries. He's good on the mic as well. He's a good wrestler, very good, and it's going to be. I think it is one. I think it's going to be Austin Aries, going to be a new champ, and I like to see that. I really do. So I'm going to go for Austin Aries. Next up, we got the SmackDown Women's Championship, which is held by Alexa Bliss, my favourite. I don't know why WWE did this, but they previously put it on a kickoff show, which was annoying and annoyed fans because something big like that, why would you put it on a kickoff show? Why? It deserves to be, with the others. You put a crap match on for the kickoff show. That's not a crap match. That's a top match. That's for a big title. You know what I mean? It shouldn't have been there in the first place in the kickoff show. So I'm happy that they moved it now. So I'd love Alexa Bliss to retain. You've got the likes of Mickie James, Becky Lynch, Natalya, Naomi, and Carmella. I love Carmella to win. She's my favourite as well. I like Becky Lynch. I like Naomi as well. I'm not particularly a big fan of Natalia or Mickey James. I'd love Alexa Bliss to retain. I'd like Carmella. I can't see it being Carmella, to be honest with you. I can't see it being Natalia. It could be Mickey James, to be honest with you. I mean, might as well give her a title run because she's returned. It could be Becky Lynch. I think it could be. I don't know. I think Alexa Bliss might retain. It's hard to predict that, but I'll look forward to watching that as well. Next up, we've got Dean Ambrose, my favourite, against Baron Corbin for the Dean Ambrose title, the Intercontinental title. As much as I love Dean to retain, I'm going to go for a Baron Corbin win, to be honest with you. And the reason why I say that is because I feel like Dean can go on something better. I feel like he could challenge for the WWE, championship again or something like that. Or if he moves with the trades in the draft, something like that, joins, comes back with Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, so that officially the Shield, back together. What the plan is for WWE, I don't know. I'd rather. I mean, Dean Ambrose hasn't been the most exciting Intercontinental champ, I'll be honest with you. I'd rather see him as a tag team champ, either on Raw or SmackDown, whatever happens, with like Roman or Seth, in the Shield officially back together, something like that. That'd be pretty awesome. But I feel like this is the end of Dean's title run, so I'm going to go for a Baron Corbin win. Next up, we've got Chris Jericho against Kevin Owens, and it's for Chris's United States Championship. We all know this is Chris's last match, so it's gonna be for Chris's US title. So it's obvious it's going to be a Kevin Owens win, because Chris wants to leave, and I mean he always says he wants to leave. He goes for a few months and he comes back and he does the same. So I wouldn't be surprised if he came back the next few months. But I'm gutted because he's one of my favourite old time wrestlers, and I really do like him. But it's going to happen like that. I predict a very good match, but Kevin Owens win. Kevin Owens to become the new US champ. Bit gutted because I thought they give Chris a win if it was his final match. I just don't think it's his final match, to be honest with you. I think he will come back. That's what I think. I hope he does. Next up, we have got for the Raw Tag Team Championships. It's a triple threat ladder match, and it's the team of Enzo Amore and Big Cass, the club, the Bullet Club, and Cesaro and Sheamus. News breaking out that the Hardys could appear for this match. There's been a lot of rumours, a lot of hints. So I hope they do appear, and I hope they keep the broken gimmick. I really hope, I hope to see if he does, Matt Hardy come out this broke, what it was before. You're going, yes. I absolutely love that, seriously. It could be that, it could be the appearing in the Bray Wyatt Randy Orton match. I don't know. Anything could happen. I mean, that'd be absolutely epic. Having a feud with Matt Hardy and broken Matt Hardy, should I say, and Bray Wyatt. That'd be absolutely awesome. But I think they could make an appearance. There's rumours. I don't know, but I hope they do make an appearance, and they'll enter this as well. So it'd be like a fatal 4-way, should we say, tag team match. So but I'm predicting either them to win it if they do enter, but if they don't, I'm going to go for Enzo Amore and Big Cass because they deserve it so much. They've deserved since day one, since they entered the main roster. Why they haven't won them already, I don't know. Why WWE haven't not let them have it already, I don't know. But I'm going to go for Enzo Amore and Big Cass. They definitely deserve it. Next up, we've got like a elimination match for Bailey's, Raw Women's Championship title, and she's in it with Sasha Banks against Charlotte and Nia Jax. I just hope Charlotte doesn't win it, to be honest here. I'm kind of intrigued to see what Nia Jax will be like as a champion, but I don't want it to happen, to be honest with you. I think it would be Bailey retains, but then again, there's a few ways I can see this happening, so hear me out. I think because it's an elimination match, say Bailey eliminates Sasha is eliminated, so regardless if it's, say I think Nia Jax will get eliminated first, then Bailey will eliminate Sasha, Charlotte and Bailey are the last ones left, and then something happens like Sasha will get angry, turn heel, attack Bailey after Sasha's been eliminated, and then do want to finish a signature moves on her and cost her the title, and Charlotte becomes champion. I hope that would be pretty cool, but I don't want Charlotte to become champion, but that's one way Sasha could turn heel, so look out for that maybe. But I think Bailey might retain, and then end of the match Sasha could attack after the match, or because we've got Raw obviously tomorrow, Sasha could attack her turn heel tomorrow, I don't know, but think about the first one, what I just said. Look out for that. I kind of would like to see that actually, but I don't want to see Charlotte as a champion. I don't know. She's a lovely person, but I don't know, I'm not into her like wrestling, something like that, but Bailey and Sasha are my favourite on the Raw brand. So on to the next one, which is going to be what a match this is going to be. John Cena teaming up with his girlfriend Nikki Bella against The Miz and his wife Maurice. I'll tell you what's really funny. Credit to Miz and Maurice, what they've been doing, dressing up as John Cena, Nikki Bella, and then Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella. Absolutely hilarious. Really enjoyed that. Really did enjoy that. Just basically taking the piss out of them, but it really was funny. I'm gonna say definitely John Cena and Nikki Bella win. So John Cena and Nikki Bella to get the win over the Miz and Maurice. It's gonna be a good match, I find, and it'd be cool to see Maurice wrestling again. It's been quite a few years, obviously, and what will happen after that? Will Maurice go back into wrestling after WrestleMania? Who knows? I'd like to see that's another. It'd be really cool. So I want to go for John Cena and Nikki Bella win. As you all know, that WrestleMania 33 will be hosted by The New Day. On to the next match. It's going to be Seth Rollins versus Triple H. It's going to be a fantastic match. It's going to be an absolutely fantastic match. A match that's going to be remembered for years and years and years and years and years. The whole feud of it, the whole setup, I didn't particularly like. You probably will agree with me. It happened, was it back in August, something like that, when the draft started, something like that, and I think it was that, and yes, it was for the Universal title, and you had big cast in it, Roman Reigns, not Finn Balor, no, because Finn Balor got injured, Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins, and so had just Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins left. Triple H came in, interfered, pedigreed Roman Reigns, helped out Seth Rollins, and you just thought, oh god, it's going to be Seth Rollins, you know what I mean? He's getting help again, isn't he? And all of a sudden, look like it's going to pedigree Kevin Owens and just finish it off and help Seth become Universal Champ for the first time ever. All of a sudden, he turns to Seth and pedigrees him. Just huge pop, should we say pop for the crowd. Just huge reaction. So obviously Seth turned face, and Triple H still a heel. Triple H just turned on Seth like that. Think about what Seth did to Dean and Roman with Shield. It's like that. Bit of a karma, isn't it? Sort of, you know what I mean? So it was. But as I say, the whole set of the next few months, we didn't see Triple H. We probably just saw him on the screen, on TV, with Stephanie McMahon. But there was no confrontation with him and Seth for the next few months, which was so annoying. It really was. And how they set it up, WWE, it was just absolutely annoying, because maybe they thought, because it happened in August, and it's September, October, November, December, January, February, because it would be about 6-7 months, wouldn't it, if that feud going on, you know what I mean? 7 months, should we say? I mean, long that, isn't it, for a feud? I mean, maybe they thought it was probably a bad time, but they did, you know what I mean? So they kept Triple H out of the picture. He was in NXT, just bossing it around, wasn't he? And later in was it early 2017, Seth invaded NXT TakeOver, and Triple H did come out, but then walked away. Security came and but I tell you, I just didn't like how they all set it up. That's all. And the feud, it was pretty boring stuff, and thought there'd be a few brawls and all that. But then they did come face to face on Raw, and then Samoa Joe made his main roster debut, attacking. Helping Triple H to attacking Seth Rollins and injuring him, but now Seth Rollins is back, thank God, and he can wrestle him. So I'm gonna go for Seth for the win. Seth for the win, definitely. But then again, I'm gonna say it again. You got Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns. I'll get to Roman Reigns in a minute against this match with The Undertaker. Could something happen? You got Samoa Joe. Could he be there for Triple H? You got could Dean Ambrose, could we see another Shield moment? Could we see another Shield moment? Could we see it at WrestleMania, the grandest stage of them all? I'm putting it out there. Could we see the Shield link up once again? I think we might. I'm going to say it. I'm going to go for a Seth Rollins win in this match. Next up, we've got Shane McMahon against AJ Styles. Nice guy, Shane McMahon, but I'm not a fan of his wrestling. I just don't think he really sells it. I don't know. It just, when he throws punches, he's always been like that for years and years and years. But even before I started watching, I've watched videos of him on YouTube. I mean, he doesn't. I just can't get into his wrestling. I really can't. I mean, he just jumps off cages, which is pretty cool. You know what I mean? When you see him, like at Hell in the Cell and stuff. So, that's pretty cool, watching him just jumping on somebody, like to hit him with the elbows and like that, fall on somebody. So I'd like to say, I'm going to say, I think Shane McMahon will get justice, will get revenge, and I think he will win. I think he will. I think he'll win against AJ tonight. Next up, we've got Roman Reigns, who I mentioned, against The Undertaker. Now, The Undertaker's lost once in his whole WrestleMania streaks, which was to Brock Lesnar, which was, I thought, it was all messed up, seriously, because it was meant to be Undertaker, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to go for The Undertaker win. And then people saying Roman Reigns heel turn. It's been a while. Can I just say something? I do like Roman Reigns. I like Roman Reigns, but I'm not a fan of him now. You know why? I kind of like him because, as a lot of people will agree with me, because he's a face at the minute. We prefer him as a heel. He's two things. I prefer him to either turn, for me to like him and get into him, you know what I mean, become a fan of him again. Either turn heel and stay like a solo guy and just go for titles and stuff, go as a heel, you know what I mean? Or rejoin with the Shield, either face or heel. That's what I'm saying. Seriously, that's what made to like the guy again, you know what I mean? So, I'm going to go for Undertaker win. This is the last, it's got to be his last WrestleMania. I mean, the guy's in his 50s now, is he? I mean, come on, he's not the guy he was, the wrestler he was about 15 to 20 years ago. I mean, come on. He's got to finish it. He's got to finish it here. And he's got to finish it with a win. Seriously, finish it. And he's a legend. He really is. And he's an absolute legend. But it's going to be an Undertaker win. Could it be a Roman Reigns gets pretty pissed off at the end and attacks Undertaker, turns heel? That'd be pretty cool to see. But so I'm throwing that in as well. Next up, we got for the WWE SmackDown Championship title. It's Bray Wyatt, who's the current champion, the reigning champion at the minute, against Randy Orton. Randy Orton turned face, tricked Bray Wyatt. It's going to be an epic match. It's going to be absolutely epic. And but I'm going to throw another one in. Could Luke Harper interfere? Who knows? But most of all, could there be a return for Eric Rowan? I mean, I'm just saying this, but you know when backstage, I think it was last week, the week before, these wrestlers, probably like Simon Gotch and Heath Slater under them, people are saying, Tyler Breeze, these wearing sheep masks and stuff, and the same sort of outfit. And are they teasing an Eric Rowan return? Could he return tonight and help Bray retain? Who knows? Or could Eric Rowan return and be a face? I don't know. What would be pretty cool? Eric Rowan returns, but then Luke Harper comes out, and then there's a brawl, and then Randy Orton wins. I'm predicting this. I think Randy Orton will win. And I'd like this feud to continue after. I think, it needs to continue. So I'm going to go for a Randy Orton win in this match. And then on to the last match. I seriously hope this does not end in like a minute or so like it has done in the past. It's Goldberg, the current Raw Universal Champ, against Brock Lesnar. Please, God, please let Brock Lesnar win and destroy him, and just because he's just embarrassed him. Seriously, he's embarrassed him. I don't know how. You know what I mean? I mean, oh God, it's made me cringe so much seeing matches so short like that. I mean, I don't know if it's because Goldberg's getting older now, but seriously, I'm going for Brock Lesnar win. I'm Brock's favourite anyway, so I really hope. And then Goldberg just leaves WWE. That's it. Then he's come. He's won, and just go like that. I just hope Brock Lesnar. I hope it's. Seriously, I tell you, if it's anything like a minute or just over a minute, I'm turning off. I tell you. I think it'll be the last match anyway, hopefully. So, I'm not watching that again, seriously. But I'm going to go for a Brock Lesnar win. F5. I'll mostly take Goldberg to Suplex City. So I'm going to go for those are my predictions. I hope you enjoyed WrestleMania tonight, guys. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe. Got some new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing. We do appreciate every single person that subscribes. I hope you did find this kind of relaxing. Sorry if it was a bit too loud, but my voice is. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.